morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Hey, Kathy. We're keeping an eye out for some bobcats. We're over here trying to get a look at Moses and Bailey. It's Moses right there. Morning, Robin. This will just probably be a short and sweet little walkabout, probably in the front corner here. Moses and Bailey. We'll try to see Smalls and Mrs. Claus, Nabisco. Apollo and Running Bear have already had breakfast, so I'm not sure if they'll still be out. Now, these two are playing the elusive game. There's Moses again. Morning, everybody. Hello. Alright, well, that's your daily flash of the most incredible camouflage ever. Moses and Bailey Bobcats. Let's head over to some of the cats that are going to be a lot more excited to talk to us. Sneaky Biscuit over there. Sneaky Biscuit. Look at that biscuit. Hi. Loud man. What you doing? It's very sunny over here. Very, very sunny over here. This is Nabisco Bobcat. Hi. Nabisco in that tail. You waiting on breakfast still? See if Mrs. Claus is out. I had to help feed this morning, and actually I've got to kind of rush a little bit and get back to my desk before our staff meeting today. So this is just going to be a real quick hello. Hi, Mrs. This is Mrs. Claus. Where are we going? You can see she loves to pull her water bowl out and dump it. She has many water bowls, so we've kind of just left the one for her to play with. Hi, Mrs. You look so pretty up there. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. We really appreciate that. Goes that bobcat tail. I hear Mr. Feisty behind me. Also up on his platform now. Hi. You gonna stay there, or are you gonna launch yourself at me? Yeah, it got warm here. Yesterday was about 80. Today I think we're also looking to be about 80 degrees. Still getting into the 50s and 60s at night. I know. That tail's just a-going. Good morning, everyone. Like I said, this will just be a short and sweet. We're just doing these couple of cats that are right here together because I've got a bunch of stuff to do. I was a little late because I helped feed again today. I'm pretty short on keepers. No, Nabisco. Alright, let's see. There's Simba. Hi, Simba! Thank you, Kathy, for your donation. Simba's gonna hide in his favorite grasses. I doubt we'll be able to see him. He's gonna use his great camouflage too. He's literally in that pile of grass right there. Hi, Simba! Oh, it's a platform kind of day for everyone. Hi! Where? Walk around, maybe we can see him better from this side. Maybe we can see you. You got sun right behind you though. The cats that are in this 2x4 wire is so much harder to see and get photos of and all that stuff. What you doing up there? Yeah, he loves his platform, he loves his grasses. He seems to really love his neighbors too. See him out with Mrs. and Nabisco a lot. Yes, Simba is a Savannah cat. Thank you, Kathy, for posting his bio link. You see Pharaoh over here as well. Pretty much anyone who's out and obvious, I'll try to say a quick hello to. Hi, Pharaoh. Yes, good morning. Good morning, sweet boy. So he's just hanging out in his feeding lockout. There's also a mesh wire that helps keep birds and vultures out of their feeding lockout so they don't mess with their food. Hi, sweet boy. Pharaoh is a white African serval. He's so handsome too. Yes, he's sniffing to see if I brought any good stuff. I did feed this morning, but I fed a different route. So handsome. Nope, on a mission. Now he's on a mission. Now you're on a mission. Where are you going? Yep, these cats are always hoping for second breakfast. Isn't he stunning? You can see he's got a couple actual serval spots on him. He should look like a regular African serval, but because of a trait called leucism, that's what creates that white coat. Much means that his mom and dad were a little bit more closely related than what anyone realized, because leucism is caused through inbreeding. He's taking off running now. All right, let's go see if Smalls is out. That might be the end of our short and sweet. Small girl, hi. Hi, pumpkin. Hi. Hi, cutie pie. Smalls bobcat. Such a cutie pie. You been chasing stuff? You been chasing stuff? Huh? I don't know if you heard those little squeaking noises in the background, but that was definitely Pharaoh. Tube. We use toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls, and we use spices and perfumes. And they love to play with those. Looks like she found one. Did you find one? Did you find one? Cutie pie. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that wasn't even a paper towel, actually. That was part of a palmetto. You just playing with anything? What are you doing up there? Trying to jump over my head. You're so wild. This is how she tries to get you. She's like, look how cute I am. I'm being so calm. And then she runs right at you and attacks. That's why the 3-foot rule is so important. And why having a stabilizer on a long extendable arm is very important. Morning, everyone. If you're just joining, we're making this kind of a quick morning live. I helped feed this morning, so we got a later start, and I have a staff meeting to get to. But we saw a little glimpse of Moses. We saw Nabisco, Mrs. Claus, Simba, Savannah, Pharaoh, white serval, and now we're over here with crazy Miss Smalls. She just ran all the way to the top of her platform over there. I've gotten fairly accustomed to the young Bobcats at this point. When I first started here, all we really had were Bobcats that were in their 20s. And then the rescue for Nabisco and Smalls, Kelowna and Dryden, they all came in, were very, very young. Nabisco was 6 months old when he arrived. Smalls here is about 5 years old. You're a wild one. Yes, you are. Thank you to the 2 people that have donated and anyone who's helping by sharing this feed. It really helps us a lot. What you looking at? What you looking at? Something fun. Yeah, when I first moved here and got involved, male lions were always my absolute favorite. Most of you that know my story know that I came here for Joseph Lion and had just gotten signed off and certified as a senior keeper that would care for him, and then he passed away. But what took me by surprise was how much I loved Bobcats and Cougars. I knew of them, but they just weren't on my radar as far as how magnificent and amazing they are. Yeah, you. I'm talking about you. You better quit that. Some days she's a little more handsy than others. She's probably upset at me. I used to work with her at least twice a week with operant conditioning, and then we reassigned her to another keeper so that we could start having her build her trust with other people. She does so well with me. Now she's like, ah, you left me. You left me. You're purring, I can hear you. No, we don't want that tail. Still firing blinks, thankfully. We don't want that tail. We really don't want that tail. I hear you purring. Boy. And if you haven't seen her tree stump lately, here you go. All the way up. She has shredded that. It used to be a fully intact tree stump. I keep trying to look for old images of cats that were in this enclosure before her to see if we can get a before photo of the tree, but I haven't found any good ones yet. All right, there she goes. I think Nabisco and Mrs. got their breakfast. Let's see if they're still eating or not. Yep, Mrs. is still eating. Looks like Nabisco's eating too, so we'll go over and we'll wrap this up with him. I believe he should allow us to watch him. Hi! Looks like he got chicken and beef this morning. So this is Nabisco again. He's just in his feeding lockout. It's just a small square off the side of his normal enclosure. It's where he gets fresh water and it's where he gets his food. And the wild bobcats would eat a lot of different things actually, but smaller prey, but they've actually been known to take down small deer as well. If you think about their canine teeth, the really big, sharp, pointy teeth, in a bobcat, those can be 2 to 3 inches long. An interesting thing about cats eating is people are always like, how do they chew and how do they actually just use their incisors to slice meat into swallowable pieces. So there really is no chewing. Their jaws aren't made like ours where they can shift side to side and chew. They really just slice and swallow. The canines are what are usually the kill bite. So tiny in there. And what he's eating right now, that's a carnivore diet. So it's the entire animal ground up. So they actually get the intestinal meat and some of the roughage that they would get in the wild, which is really, really important. We jokingly call it their vegetables. But cats are carnivores, pure carnivores. They don't eat vegetables. Without having the food charts in front of me, it's hard to tell you exactly what each one eats because each bobcat is different. All the cats on property go anywhere from a couple, a few ounces all the way up to 12 pounds worth of food. The bobcats are usually about a pound or so. Again, depending on age and size and any other restrictions. What you looking at? It's Gilligan calling in the background. Good job, buddy. Yeah, cats aren't exactly foodies. They're not out there trying to find the most interesting, most well-presented, best-tasting food. They're eating for survival. In the wild, most of the time, they would be eating maybe a couple times a week at most. But here at our sanctuary, the cats do eat every morning between 8 and 9. And then after feeding time is cleaning time every single day. 2 sets of keepers walk around every single enclosure. All the feeding slabs are cleaned, all of the water bowls are scrubbed and refilled. We pull out any feces, old enrichment, or anything else that shouldn't be in the enclosure. That happens every single day. And then another set of keepers go around after the initial cleaning, and those are our double checkers. We have 60 cats that are permanent residents here. Good job, buddy. You're doing so good. You're doing very good. Yes, that was Gilligan calling in the background. Breakfast with biscuits. All right, everybody. Well, I've got to get heading back to my office before our staff meeting. So if I missed any questions, I will answer you in the comments as soon as I get to my desk. So thank you guys for joining, and thank you again to the 2 that donated and everybody who shared. I really appreciate that. Oh, he found a piece behind him. So thank you guys. I hope you all have an awesome day.